this team's going to at least get it to extra time, perhaps he's going to have to step up.
Well, here are your lineups for both Duluth and for Forward Madison. And who sticks out for you?
I like to see Jerome Macias in the middle. Haven't got a look yet this season. Stephen Payne, watch him flying up that right wing. We'll see if they line up in the 3-4-3, 3-5-1, 3-5-2, 4-4-2. We'll see. It's going to be interesting to see what Matt Glazer does to tinker with things here tonight with Madison.
And then Duluth, you always have to look out for Tyler Limmer. He played at Northwestern College, scored 54 goals in college. He's the all-time leader in goals at Northwestern, and you have to expect, if Duluth is going to find one of those goals that's going to be necessary to win this match, he is going to be in the thick of it, whether it be scoring or assisting.
Beautiful night in Madison here, Bree Stevens Field. Crowd filtering in. We've seen some big midweek crowds during Forward Madison's history. Not sure how many we'll see there tonight, but listen, great to see the fans out for this U.S. Open Cup first round.
And we're off. First round action between Forward Madison and Duluth. Duluth in the green and white tops with white shorts. Forward Madison in the blue tops and navy blue shorts. And Ross, in a matchup like this, if you're the side with the expectation, of course, to come out victorious in Forward Madison, how do you set the tone in a match?
If we keep an eye here on the Madison setup, looks like we'll be in their traditional 3-4-3 almost tonight, with Davila pushing up. He came off the bench, the Uruguayan man from Peñarol on the left-hand side. He'll push up along. I think he's got to come out and try and get an early goal, set the tone, James. You get that early goal, that'll force Duluth to push, and that's when you'll find those openings at the back.
Ball hit long, and then taken care of by Colin O'Mahony. His back line for Duluth is going to be tested. A lot of speed, especially with Christian Sanchez racing forward, and Nassim Bartman, Cape Town, South African, born 30-year-old.
Yeah, listen, Duluth, Madison have obviously had one regular season game together on Saturday, had a full preseason. I'm not sure how much this Duluth team has played together. They do have a few college guys that have finished up college and stuck around in the area. They have some local talent as well. I know they had tryouts a few weeks ago. NPSL season doesn't start until May. So it's a tough thing for these NPSL semi-pro and amateur sides, trying to get a team together at times, depending on who you have available locally. But listen, I'm sure they'll be super excited tonight just to be out there. They flew in earlier this afternoon.
This ball is through, and immediately Zeke Foltz with a stop. That's his first save of the day, and if that's any inclination of how this match is going to go, he's going to need a lot more.
I think that was Agustin Davila with the chance there. I think when you haven't played together a lot is the communication, especially between the center backs. Davila just found a gap there. That was indeed a solid save by our player to watch, James Foltz.
Zeke Foltz played at Northwestern College himself, was former first-team all-conference player, was honorable mention last season at Northwestern. In the first round, we'll have matches today, tomorrow, and Thursday. 109th edition of this great tournament. Felipe Arteaga was offside. Think about Forward Madison last year, of course, was a playoff team in League One. Lost in the first round, but made it into the playoffs, have a good mix of players from last season that are also now on this season's team, and they're going to be looking to, of course, advance in their league play as well.
I remember that guy's name. I looked it up. Valentin Sabelli scored against Charlotte in the 2019 U.S. Open Cup, and then Charlotte ended up signing him. Then went over to Tacoma, spent last year with Northern Colorado.
Oh my! A spectacular ball over the top, and Christian Cheney cha-ching for Madison.
Listen, this guy is one of the best strikers, best pure center forwards in USL League One. Showed there exactly what he can do. 11 goals last season. After moving over from Central Valley Fuego, his hometown team. Cheney gets Madison on the board in the final third to a lesser team. Takes his one decent ball. Can end up in the back of the net. good job of it so far tonight. Have Madison.
Prentice pressing forward. Oh, cuts it back. Cheney just bigger and stronger, but can't find that top corner.
Listen, I'm all for letting physical players play physically. I think Christian Cheney might have got away with an offensive foul, we'll call it there. You'll see it in a second. When he gets the ball, I think it's right before he gets the pass in from Bartman. Christian Cheney just moves his defender right there. A little hip check. Referee was right there. Let him get away with it. Cheney couldn't hit the target. First offside of the night, I think.
For a player of his caliber, he's going to be unhappy with himself.
I think he tried to get a little cheeky, James. Tried to put it top corner instead of just smashing it on target.
As he worked his way into the box, and Davia pointing at Prentice, who was off the left shoulder and who was free in full sprint, awaiting a pass. Now this is Payne.
You can see this is a Madison front unit that hasn't played together a ton. They look a little bit disjointed on different pages at times. That was one of them there. Davila thought about shooting it, changed his mind, then tried to find Cheney, but it was too late.
Prentice again. Comes into the box. Pumps it over the top, headed around, and Fultz took a knock as he fell on it.
Yeah, Bartman just caught him accidentally, I think, as he tried to go for this loose ball. More good work from Prentice. Oof, he just left his leg in there. He was obviously very apologetic. Fultz appears to be okay.
Great show of sportsmanship. Fultz not taking anything from it. Zeke Fultz. That Northwestern College has mentioned. And that is the halftime whistle.
Yeah, Madison, former champion with Union Omaha. Solid resume. Started the opener at the wing-back spot, and he'll go right there. Back to that right wing-back spot, replacing Stephen Payne, who did take a knock. 3-2 at home to Chicago House after extra time. Former Fire Academy man Arrow Smith scored 2 goals, the final 2 goals for Chicago House. They'll be in action tomorrow night against Minnesota United 2. Should be a good matchup. Did have a 3-0 upset win in their first year of existence back in 2019 when they beat El Paso before falling in the 3rd round to St. Louis FC.
This is Sosa. Excellent first touch. Ball comes with pace, and it's put home. Christian Cheney again.
Work by Sosa down this right side. Long ball again, causing trouble. Just got a little lost there. Did Colin O'Mahony. Sosa looked up, saw Cheney make.
This is Pickering. The first corner of the day for Duluth. At this point, as we're nearing an hour gone in this match.
Okay, the Flamingo calls.
From the flock.
It was a fun stadium. I was there a few years ago. On a midweek game like this, there was 4,000 there. Not quite that many tonight, but still making tons of noise.
Bobai comes in. O'Mahony puts it in the box. Headed on. Oh. Joe Pickering. Not a bad look. Trying to draw one back.
Certainly the best chance of the night for the visitors. Pickering was wide open. It was a nice ball in by O'Mahony. Pickering had just put that inside the post, it would be 2-1. Sanchez was well beaten. Got the power on it too, just not the direction. It's a warning shot though for the home team.
Absolutely.
Mentioned set pieces earlier.
That'll do it. A win in their opening match of the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup.